Hello and welcome, everybody. I am Bonnie Ritter, host of the Ask Bon Bon Show, where we bring you real conversations about what matters most and introduce you to the people and the tools to create the life that you love. Today, I am so excited to introduce you to this next company because it is something that is very near and dear to my heart. You've seen on past shows that I've talked about my love affair with my Tweebot and how excited I was. And so I had to contact the company, and they were so gracious. They sent out a representative. So take a look at this.
Tweebaa.
Oh, what's that? It's called Podillo and lets me tan in total comfort and know that my valuables are safe. Just lift the pillow and I can store my phone, wallet, and other small items in this pocket.
Oh, that's cute, but I can protect my stuff.
I told you, you need a Podillo to keep your stuff safe while you tan comfortably.
You're right. I'll order my Podillo today. Where can I get one?
Just go to www.tweebaa.com.
Wow, that is amazing.
It is quite a product, isn't it?
Whoa, I wish I had a Podillo and could go to the beach right about now.
Yeah, it's a very innovative product, Bonnie, and not only can it be used at the beach, it can be used at home for couples doing massage and really, even kids watching TV. It's a fabulous product, but, we're not actually here to really promote this product or talk about it. We're here to talk about the story behind the product.
Sure.
Because this is becoming an international success, but several years ago, it was featured on a TV show and didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that today. So let me just put that down. So Podillo is a product that represents what millions of entrepreneurs and inventors have had a challenge with getting their product to market.
Really quick before you go a little bit more into the history, I wanted to tell you I am an inventor myself.
That's
and
right.
The way that I actually found this company is because I had so many struggles. For years, I had created a formula, I patented it, I went with some of the big and quite reputable companies and had nothing but challenges. So I was so excited to hear about your business model with Tweebaa and how it's very different and really supportive and nurturing of the inventor.
Yeah, and that's what we do. So what we do is Tweebaa helps entrepreneurs, inventors bring their products to market through a very innovative model that is really changing the direct response TV arena, taking it online to an e-commerce platform, which helps entrepreneurs completely bypass the traditional monopoly of, like, if you go to a network and some buyers are going to decide if your product's going to go on and they'll test it, and if it doesn't give the numbers that they want, it's off, it's done.
Yes.
And if they maybe run a small commercial in a small community, and if it doesn't hit the numbers, the product's done. It never makes it to the big time. And then you've got products that are on TV that just don't make it because they weren't given a chance.
Sure.
So what Tweebaa's doing is it's giving inventors and entrepreneurs a chance to get to the big market by allowing the exact people who buy the products actually help decide if the product will go on Tweebaa. How does Tweebaa differentiate from other companies? Tweebaa has identified the real problem that exists between inventors, big corporate buyers, and the consumer. Inventors believe that the traditional route to market is that big corporate buyers make the decision as to what should be sold on store shelves. Tweebaa believes that it is the consumer who ought to be making the decisions, not big corporate buyers. All consumers have varying problems and need different product solutions. This is where Tweebaa is different. That's the Tweebaa Revolution, giving the consumer the power to decide the products they want to buy.
I love that.
Yeah, so
Brilliant.
consumers are having a say in a product now versus someone else in the traditional monopoly of big corporations deciding all these entrepreneurs, hundreds of thousands of them all over the world, now have an opportunity to bring their product to Tweebaa. Your friend can suggest that your product go to Tweebaa, and if your friend suggests and Tweebaa takes it on, you get paid for life, for the life of the sale of that product.
You know, I mean, and it's obviously such a timely model because crowdfunding, like we've all seen these different types of models that have used something a little bit similar, but that's what people are attracted to these days. That's what people want. I know when I invented Dirty Dog, I paid $10,000 for a commercial, and they ran it on Animal Planet, you know, and as the inventor, you're just waiting. You're waiting for that to air. You're like, the millions are going to rush in, and nothing happened.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. And I've heard so many horror stories like that from inventors. So I love that they have created something that's so different, and there's just not a huge risk. Like you don't, you know, when you invent something, it's your heart and soul. And just as we watched with the interview, and it's so nice to see that there's something that actually, you know, then takes it and puts it into the marketplace.
Yeah, and Tweebaa calls it zero risk investment, meaning the inventor, the entrepreneur doesn't have to take the big financial risk to make a bunch of products that may not be sold because it wasn't given the right opportunity. So let's look at the scenario. You bring me a product, and I suggest it to Tweebaa, and anybody can participate. All of you guys out there can be involved in Tweebaa and bring products and help evaluate them. And while you evaluate them, the company is paying attention to what you're saying, and then they'll say, okay, everybody likes this one, let's bring it down the chain.
Yeah.
And they purchase product, start promoting it to their millions of fans that are following them, and then you can also promote the product to your social network, and you get paid on that as well. So everyone's winning here. The inventor, the person suggesting the product, the members on Tweebaa, which can be everybody all over the world, can join in and say, hey, I really like that. I think that could really work. Because everybody has different interests. Like I was just looking at a product in Tweebaa the other day. It's called an extra seat. And
I love that.
Yeah,
I want that.
Yeah, so
for a New York apartment,
so you've got
it's
the extra seat, and you're sitting there, and there's no bars, there's no handles, there's nothing, and you can be on the phone, you can be doing things, and you're getting your exercise in. You do your 15 minutes, and you've got your workout. And then there's another one called the Kitty Liddy. And the Kitty Liddy is
I love that too.
It's a fabulous, just a very short period of time, a few seconds. You can actually change the cat litter just by move parts of the unit around, and the cat litter is clean just like that.
It's so funny because, you know, I research every client that comes on. So I was on the Tweebaa website for quite some time the other day, and I was like, I want the Wonder Cap, and I need a Padillo, and I need this. But when you just talked about, I thought, I wonder if I could train Ginger to use this. This has been my obsession of the week. I want to train my dog to use it because the products are really amazing.
Did you see the Wonder Cap?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm ordering that as soon as we get done. Your hair gets so dry in the winter, so it's perfect.
So you heat up this cap, you condition your hair, you put it on, and in 10 minutes your hair is conditioned. And,
it's brilliant.
And men are using it too.
Yeah, I know. It's a really creative site.
So let's look at the graph. Do you mind putting it up?
Sure.
Okay, let's put up the graph. And it says, so if you look at the graph, it says you as the consumer can suggest a product. And you can suggest a friend's product, or maybe you were out one day and you're at a restaurant and you saw a really cool product, you took a picture of it and threw it up on Tweebaa, and then you as a suggester can actually now make money. So if Tweebaa sells that product, you as a suggester will be paid a royalty for as long as that product is being sold in the marketplace through Tweebaa. Then you can be involved in evaluating, and you can actually get points. You can there's a whole gamification to this whole process. You can be involved in that. And then Tweebaa evaluates. They look at the data that all of you members are suggesting or giving. Okay, let's go with this one. Then Tweebaa shares it. You share it through your social networks, all to your friends. And then again, if you share it, you get paid another commission on top of the royalty if you were the person bringing the product to the company. And then the sales happen, and we just keep promoting it, driving it into the market. And like this, Padillo is going to finally reach its, what it deserves to have had, because it's a great product.
It is a really great product.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. So how can people find out more about you?
Well, they can go to tweebaa.com, TWEEBAA.com. And just wanted to say one thing that's really fundamental about this company is it's really about being more socially responsible, but socially responsible in the sense of we are finally helping that struggling entrepreneur, that inventor that is great at inventing but hasn't got a clue how to market. we're taking that, we're replacing that and helping millions of people all over the world bring their products to market so that they can profit, benefit their own economies, their own personal economies, and eventually just benefit society at a greater level because we're creating more commerce through a shared platform of consumers, inventors, and entrepreneurs.
Brilliant. Love it. Well, thank you so much for being here. I know you came all the way out from Canada, so thank you for being here today.
Pleasure. Thank you for having us. It was good.
Yes, and we will be right back with another incredible guest.
Join us at Tweebaa.com.